Boxing Truth here. Got a request from one of my loyal subscribers, so I'm gonna put in this video for him. I think his name is Pasha 492. Forgive me if I got it wrong. My apologies. All right, he wanted me to talk about a few matchups, so I'm just chilling in the pool in this nice spot here where I'm staying at. You know, just chillaxing. It's early morning. You know, it's hot, so the party ain't gonna be bumping until tonight. So I'm gonna talk about a few matchups while I got some time. He wants me to talk about Cruz, Gervonta Davis, potential matchup that's probably gonna go down. Pay-per-view for Gervonta's first fight of 2020, and it's an interesting fight. Also a potential Shakur Stevenson versus Josh Warrington showdown, unification in the featherweight division, another interesting fight. And shit, well, there was another matchup you wanted to talk about. It kind of escapes you right now. Damn, I'm racking my brain trying to remember. All right, let's talk about the first two matchups, and let's see if I remember the third matchup you wanted me to talk about. Anyways, Cruz, Gervonta Davis. Now I just remember Tevin Farmer versus Joseph Diaz, another very interesting fight, another great betting fight. Anyway, first things first. Gervonta Davis against Leo Santa Cruz. You know, Gervonta will be considered a significant favorite in that fight, and rightfully so. He's the younger, fresher guy. He's been looking more impressive in lately compared to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz career has been, you know, it's been anticlimactic. It's been hasn't really gone anywhere. Heyman just hasn't really presented him the opportunities since the freaking pointless rematch with Mares. He's been on undercards. He's been in forgettable fights, forgettable performances. I can't even tell you who the hell Santa Cruz last fought. Just don't remember the guy's name. That's how insignificant Santa Cruz's career has been since the Mares rematch. But after watching Gervonta gas in the Gamboa fight, in which I expected him to blast Gamboa out of there in in three, four rounds, he ended up going 12, knocking him out in 12. Won the majority of the fight. Had some shaky one-round moments, but he did gas, and it begs the question: can Santa Cruz possibly upset Gervonta Davis in a long-distance fight? And you know what? It's very possible. If Gervonta doesn't get Santa Cruz out of there early, it could spell some troublesome for Gervonta later in the fight. I mean, Santa Cruz is a good fighter. He's undefeated. He's a rangy guy. Throws a lot of punches. He's a Mexican warrior. He's still relatively in his prime. He's my age. He's 31 years old, born in 1988. So he still has a lot in the tank to give. You know, he's more experienced. He's been multi-division world champion. Before, I would have said Gervonta, definitely wins that fight. But now, I don't think it's a clear cut. It's hands down. I mean, I think there is a possibility for an upset, because what Santa Cruz's biggest strength could be Gervonta Davis's weakness. Santa Cruz is a distance fighter. Throws a lot of punches. He has a great gas tank. He's a well-conditioned fighter, and that's where Santa Cruz has an advantage against Gervonta Davis in long-distance fights. When it comes to who is in better condition, Santa Cruz has an edge. But Gervonta is more explosive. He's way more athletic. He's much more powerful. He's a way bigger puncher than Santa Cruz has ever faced. So if Santa Cruz can handle the firepower, which I'm not sure he can within the first 4 rounds, then there is a possibility Santa Cruz can drown Gervonta Davis late. But my money will be on Gervonta to win that fight. Even though it wasn't his best performance, I still believe he's better than that, than he showed against Gamboa. And in a Santa Cruz fight, he can't, take any shortcuts, can't cheat the grind. He has to be in 100% condition to defeat a Santa Cruz. So my money will be on Gervonta, possibly by stoppage, if that fight was to occur. But it's a good fight, interesting fight that Santa Cruz has a chance in.